Hello, and thanks for logging on for this Phoenix 14 News Update. I'm Kathleen Harper. Here's what's happening this Thursday, March 1st. Housing selection is currently closed for upperclassmen looking to live on campus, but those trying to find housing still have options. If you're on the wait list for the campus or are looking off campus, Residence Life is working to help all students find housing. Elaine Turner, Director of Residence Life, explained how they're helping upperclassmen who are still figuring out housing.
Even though they may not have housing on campus, we still want them to have housing, and we are working with them to help them identify alternate housing that's out there in the Elon community.
Leap Day happens once every 4 years, which means if your birthday is February 29th, you don't always get to celebrate on the actual date. Brandon Marshall talked with one student who celebrated this special day.
Maddie Carlin may not look 5 years old, but on Wednesday she celebrated her 5th birthday. In leap years, that is.
The theme of tonight is kindergarten. We're having everyone sign my birthday poster with crayons. And I'm going to be dressed in overalls, and it's just a 5-year-old's birthday party, even though I'm turning 20.
On top of feeling special already, Carlin, along with 6 other enrolled Elon students, make up less than 1% of the student body born on February 29th.
Whenever I think I'm just one in a million, I always have to remind myself that I just have that little bit extra special going on with my birthday, so it's a good feeling on a day-to-day basis.
Before Carlin turned a year old in leap years, her cousin and sister used to tease her, calling her 0 years old. Despite that, Carlin has grown up to appreciate the attention.
Just being born on leap day is really fun. People always ask me if it's a bad birthday to have, and I think it's the best you could have. It's awesome.
Carlin recalls one favorite birthday memory that occurred for a not-so-average Sweet 16.
When I turned 4, when I was 16, I rented out a Chuck E. Cheese for me and 50 of my friends.
One website that Carlin is a member of is the Honor Society of Leap Year Day Babies. And yes, this website does exist. It's a website where all the leapers post birthday announcements.
Reminds you that there's other people out there, and that just because your birthday doesn't come every year doesn't mean it's less special, I guess, in any way.
Years ago, Carlin's Facebook birthday wishes used to appear on March 1st. Now, Facebook recognizes when it's a leap year. For the other non-leap years, Carlin celebrates her birthday on the 28th. Brandon Marshall, Phoenix 14 News.
71% of Elon students study abroad at least once before they graduate. For those interested in studying abroad during winter term, the tentative list for 2013 is now online. Next year, the Isabel Cannon Center has added programs in 2 new countries, one in France and one in New Zealand, as well as a second program in India. The application period opens on March 8th and ends on March 15th. Elon basketball has a big weekend coming up. Both the men's and women's teams are in Asheville, North Carolina for the Southern Conference Tournament. The 5th-seeded women's team has a first-round bye and plays their first game on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. against Samford. The 2nd-seeded men's team also has a first-round bye and will tip off at 8:30 p.m. against the winner of the Georgia Southern and Chattanooga game. The team that wins the SoCon tournament will advance to the NCAA tournament later this month. That's all the time we have for this Phoenix 14 News Update. Be sure to keep checking back here to keep up to date on all the news that matters to you. You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Before we go, we have some video of the nice weather today. From all of us here at Phoenix 14 News, have a great weekend, Elon.